boys don't lie. Immortal fear, that voice so clear through broken walls. That scream I hear. Cry, little sister. Come to your brother. Chinese sister.
What's up, people? So, in the effort of entertainment, I guess, I don't know, I've been documenting my new computer build. So, I got it all together, at least the base of it. As it sits right now, I have one solid state drive. I want to go to two. I use the Intel 520. I do want to do two in a RAID 0 setup. Eventually, I do want to add a second graphics card for SLI. And then, you know, I've got some fans I want to replace for optimization, for sound, for overall efficiency. You know, I've got the 810 NZXT switch. It's a great case. I love it, and it came with nice 140mm fans. But Corsair makes better fans. The aesthetics to me are pretty important. You know, it's like Legos for big kids. So everything's going to do color matching and make it all pretty and everything. So the base build is done. Of course, I always leave myself room for upgrade paths. Add another solid state drive to put it in RAID. Add another graphics card for SLI. I have 16 gigs of RAM now. I have 2 more slots on the motherboard. I could up that to 32 gigs. I could always add, I've got a terabyte for data and my games and stuff like that. I really pretty much use my solid state drive for the operating system, specific pieces of software, video editing, Microsoft Office, because I use that a lot for work. So I could add another hard drive and you know, run that in RAID for more speed and efficiency. But as it sits, like I said, the base is done. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen some pictures by now that I've started doing or have done some custom sleeving. I'll give you the brief tour. Let me see if I can get some better lighting in here. As it sits, I'm going to be braiding these here. That's the 24-pin power connector. I'll be braiding these here. I'll be taking this sleeve off and braiding all of these. Down here, all the braiding will come into here and into the power supply. Now, what I did, because I'm lazy, actually these cables here and these here I bought pre-braided, because one, it's a big pain in the ass, to be honest with you. So what I did, my power supply is partially modular, which means the cables plug into it. Now, the 24-pin and the two 6-pin / 8-pin PCI Express connectors are all hardwired. Those are the ones that I have to sleeve myself. I have to disassemble the power supply, take the sheathing off, take all the old heat shrink off, sleeve them, and then reassemble it. Now, because, well, it's not necessarily laziness. It's more about time and money. It's easier, and the quality is going to be there, because I'm no pro. I bought these, which are basically pre-sleeved. Let me see if I get an easy one to show you. They're pre-sleeved, which is basically what I'll be doing to the other ones. This is a 8-pin, and if you look, they're all pre-sleeved, braided. You know, they look really good, and they're color matching. Obviously, I'm going for blue and black. So I got all those. It's for my Corsair. I'm going to put those in now, just because I want to start getting down some of the wire routing that I need to do, because cable management's huge when you're going for aesthetics. I mean, it's big for airflow, but in a case this big, it's a full tower. I've got 440mm fans. I've got 4 120 millimeter fans, I don't have a problem with airflow. Right now, primarily, it's all about aesthetics. I like the way it looks. I want it color matching. So that's pretty much where I sit. You'll see, this is the before, and you'll see the after when I'm done. I got the color matching fans up there, Corsair fans. Just recently installed those. I've got some LEDs that sit in between the RAM modules right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. The lighting sucks, sorry. But I gotta sleeve these wires and route those. I sleeve these, that one. I may leave them black and just reroute them a different way. This up here, this is for the water block, the H100i Corsair. All of this will be replaced here. These down here, the I/O, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. These are the USB ports. This is like the power switch and LED hard drive light. And I don't know what I'm going to do with those now. In theory, once I get a second video card, that's going to be covered up and it won't matter. So, we'll see. I do have intentions of sleeving the SATA data cables and the power cable. Well, the power cables are in there. So I still got to do the SATA sleeves. I am going to add some more LEDs. I have one cathode tube, cold cathode tube. It's about that long. It does an okay job, but it doesn't really do it justice the way I want it. So I'm going to get a couple more of those. And then from there, it's really just adding hardware, in all seriousness. So,
Chinese system.
we'll see.